afraid I'm gonna die at work if I don't leave. Like, that's how violent it is there.
And where is it? Where are you at?
Long Beach.
Long Beach? Yeah.
So yeah, like we've had 4 crimes committed at our library just in 1 month. They didn't report any of them.
Bye, California. I swear. I know Tucker Carlson and Laura Ingraham have been doing some segments on California, the fall of. And you got Bloomberg out there going around talking about how, what a great example California is, and how should we, the rest of America should be like California. Not according to the people on this video. I mean, the first couple up, the woman's a librarian. And she's afraid for her life because of the crimes that are being committed in the library. And there's a tech guy from San Francisco who's conservative who amazed about how clean the streets are in New Orleans. Surprised he's not, isn't stepping over feces and needles here. Oh God, another liberal cesspool and it's clean. What do you know? Oh Lord. And the last couple from San Diego, I'm telling you. God bless them staying out there. I don't know how they do. They work in the school system. They work in the school system. And they're conservative. And what they got to say is it's pretty encouraging, actually. Pretty encouraging. But California as a whole, I can't see it sustaining itself much more into the future, which is going to be weird because California falters, man. It's a big part of our economy. I wouldn't mind them coming to our own country, though. That'd be cool. Just get the hell out of us. We'll still trade with you, but screw you. Anyway, look. You know what to do. If you like it, you like it. If you care, you share. And if you can contribute to my shop. Subscribe star. Throw money at me at my PayPal account through my email address. Thank you for coming by. Can't do anything else, pray for me. I'll catch you on the other side of this one.
They're ubiquitous in California.
Yeah, we're moving here from California.
Oh, good, yeah.
We got a job down in
Homa.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, great, man. Trying to escape in California.
Yes, we are. I'm so excited.
Right. God bless. I tell you, so many people are leaving there, they can't take it, man. I'd like to challenge you to live there now.
Yeah, that's
bad. It's really bad.
They just tax the fuck out of you.
I'm afraid I'm going to die at work if I don't leave. Like, that's how violent it is there.
And where is it? Where are you at?
Long Beach.
Long Beach?
California.
Laura Ingraham did a segment last night on, I think it was L.A. And they were showing guys shooting up right in front of the police department.
Oh, yeah.
There's no crime. They don't charge.
They don't. So the mayors there, they want to make it look like they're doing such a great job that they don't report any of the crimes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So yeah, like we've had 4 crimes committed at our library just in 1 month. They didn't report any of them.
What are they doing?
They keyed my car. They threatened to kill my boss. Wouldn't move their stuff.
For any reason, or just?
We told the lady that keyed our car. We asked her not to drink her soda inside the library, to leave it by the door.
And that was her reason.
Yeah.
For a half hour they had her in there. Fucking, I'm gonna kill you people.
Yeah.
They don't do shit.
It's a mental health issue. These people are
Yeah, but then
mentally
they
ill.
act like we're the assholes. They're like, well, why didn't you help her? And it's like, well, what do you want me to do? She's sitting here yelling at me. Like,
Yeah, I know.
like
It's amazing. They come by and they yell at me, and I yell back at them. They go, "That's why you're so. That's why we're not." Well, you're the one that started it. I went,
we didn't even yell at her. We're just like, look, dude, you gotta go outside. Like,
There was a guy in San Bernardino, and he owned an Ace Hardware franchise. He retired. He mortgaged his house to do that, and he had his son working there, himself, his wife, and a couple other family members. And in California, if you steal anything under $950, it's a ticket. It's not a felony. It's not a misdemeanor or nothing. So what guys do is they go and cruise. They'll go in one day. He said they'd steal $800 worth of shit and walk out the door. And they kept doing it. So then his son, who was older, said, "I've had enough." So he tried to tackle the guy who did it. Well, that guy claimed he got hurt. He sued him. He went to the hospital. The kid got the son got pressed charges against him for assault and battery. And so now he has to close his fucking doors because the bums hang out in front of his fucking hardware store. And he said there was this lady there who would, she would get down to her fucking skinnies, her underwear and her bra, and she would sing a cappella in front of the store all day. And he would call the cops and say, "Hey,
it's funny, but it's
can you
not
please
funny.
move?"
I know. It's
And
not.
they couldn't move her. They
That's what we
would
do
take her off
every
the
day.
property and she would come back, and that was it.
What do you think they're trying to do? There's got to be an agenda behind this. Besides, they got to know what they're doing.
I think it's
there's a
because,
game plan.
It's because like everyone that they're letting in, especially like from Honduras and El Salvador, and all that, they can take advantage of them.
Yeah, they can mold them into the socialistic.
Well, that and they don't have to pay them anything to do what everybody else would demand money for, and so by not getting their citizenship, they're like they can like traffic them, they can make them do like labor for almost next to nothing. They can just exploit them completely.
As,
Mules, yeah.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah, all night.
Oh yeah, they've been busting. The federal government has been busting like rings and rings of sex traffickers all over Long Beach because the local government won't do anything about it.
Eventually, it's just got to collapse.
It's going.
It will. Oh yeah, well, I just don't want to be there when it does.
Well, lucky for us, our house is going to sell for a shitload of money right now. You know, so we come down here and buy a house on a rental property and
Just
live
chill.
a fucking good life.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. Oh, there'll be a whole culture change going to home.
Oh, I'm the slowest guy in California, so.
Oh man, there'll be a culture change.
Yeah,
They're
we were
gonna
down
love
there.
it.
It's country.
Yeah. Good people.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice.
You live up here then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still in this little cesspool. I live across the river though. It's a bit more sane over there.
Yeah, that's what the Uber driver
Yeah, our
was
Uber
telling
driver
us,
was
yeah.
telling us, you know. So.
We're still being run by idiots.
Yeah, I heard it's like one of the most corrupt states.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, but you know what? I think California is
Yeah,
actually
they
more
just get away with
corrupt
it.
because they get way more tax dollars and you get nothing for it.
Oh yeah.
It's like
biggest
we're
economy in the world.
like the
California.
bullet train. You're supposed to build
Yeah.
this bullet train. It cost them what, like $30 billion, and they built it 2 miles.
Yeah.
No, more than that.
It's
Went
like-
over their mark.
It was
It's
like
180.
I wonder what would happen because they said I think Trump wanted the money back, and the
Oh,
governor
yeah.
was
Gotta
saying,
get
"Oh,
it
we
back. You gotta get it back.
yeah."
It
Don't
serve
fuck
them
around. I
right.
love that guy, man.
I'm telling you.
If it wasn't for him, we'd be fucked.
The more I listen to him, the better I like him.
Yeah.
You know, he is just.
And he does what he fucking tells you he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Man. God bless. He's gonna.
The only thing I'm worried about is the attorney general. I wish that we got to start seeing some of these people go to jail.
No, I agree
Yes,
with that.
there's
And
gonna be repercussions.
Yeah, and I'm worried about Barr and Durham. I don't fully trust them.
I trust him more than the other guys he had in.
Yeah, but still,
they're doing
I know.
something.
Yeah, but the only reason I said that, I ask a lot of law enforcement I talk to out here if we're ever going to see.
Yeah, they know the inside.
Yeah, and most of them say we aren't going to see it. There's an old Spanish proverb.
They're all untouchable still.
Yeah, there's an old Spanish proverb says the spider web catches the flies, but never the hawks.
That's a good one.
You know, so
Get a picture with you.
yeah, sure.
We're gonna move up here. We'll see you more. Keep the good fight going on.
Oh yeah, brother. Thank you for your support. Yeah. Yeah, if you go to the back of that car, this is all my designs too. You can get a lot of my designs in apparel. See, and they come with a trigger back guarantee. If you don't trigger a label, you get your money back.
The water's beautiful, but I live right outside San Francisco.
Oh God.
Oh God is right. So
They're from California. They're moving here.
if I put that on my car, I will have a broken-in car. Sadly, there's so many people out there that don't know nothing, and it's just disgusting. And the politics in the city are worse than ever. It's just atrocious.
That's what I was just talking. They're from California, and they're moving because the crime is getting out of hand.
Oh yeah, totally. I live right outside San Francisco. You can't drive your car into the city because it'll get broken into. The Mayor London Breed is a total joke. Did you see the Trump State of the Union when she ripped up the papers? What kind of nonsense is this shit? I mean, do you believe this crap? I mean, it's disgusting.
And today she was asking Twitter to take Trump's tweet down of her tearing that up.
Oh really?
Yeah. So she's asking Twitter to take that down.
Wow.
Well, you're the one that did it, you moron.
Exactly.
And that's it. You know, they do these things, and then when we show them, show them for what they would hold the mirror up.
Yep.
Then they, how dare you? It's like, what?
Do you know the interesting thing is I thought this whole thing with the impeachment is actually great because number one, I knew all along exactly, it was obvious what's going to happen, and two, it's going to make people pissed off that this whole shit was going on for months. So people who are in the middle, who are undecided, will vote for him. So I think this was a blessing. As far as I'm concerned, only have one candidate that's even decent, and that's Buttigieg. Other than Buttigieg, and I like that guy. The rest of them,
I can't even go there with them. No.
I mean, the rest.
Not
of
even
them,
going. That is the most paper-thin, transparent, nothing of a candidate I have ever seen. The guy never says anything.
Well, look at the others. I mean,
they're all bad. Listen, they're all bad.
Elizabeth Warren. Oh my God.
Oh, of course, I
can't stand her.
Tulsi Gabbard might be that where they all fall to me, where they all fall apart, is when they all bring up the Green New Deal. What the hell?
I think that the thing with forced health care is an atrocity.
Yeah, that too.
That's just like
all of their platforms suck.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm sorry, they suck. So you're going to remain in California? You're going to stay there?
Well, we both have jobs there. So I moved from New York to California.
That's the problem, you know.
I moved from New York, actually. I used to live in New York. I moved to California. And, I mean, you look at the thing. You go to Grand Central Station, it is clean. Go to Penn Station, it is clean. Go to BART, you have all the homeless, all the shit on the streets. I can't walk 2 blocks to work without stepping over people with needles and all the people laying on the street. It's a disgrace. It's a freaking disgrace.
But speaking to several people from San Francisco today, and they're getting out. One of them, of course, can't get out because he's got family there. What do you do there?
Engineer.
Engineer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, the horror stories I'm hearing about San Francisco. Yeah, I mean, the streets piled up with, Yeah, I mean, even Laura Ingraham did a story on it out there last night about how, there was guys shooting, up in front of the police station. And then the crime, people just shoplifting, nobody's arresting them. What the hell's going on?
First thing I noticed about New Orleans, I was like, whoa, the streets are so clean. I was surprised,
I used to live in San Francisco. The streets used to be clean when I lived out there back in the day.
Now there's feces left and right.
I know. What's going on? I talked to another couple from San Francisco. Said they're paying people $190 or $2,000 a year to clean up crap on the street. So don't tell me that Democrats don't create jobs.
All right. It's nice talking to you.
Yeah, what kind of engineer are you?
Software.
Oh, God. So you work in the tech industry, which is pretty damn liberal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
How do you stand that?
I don't know.
You're not liberal, are you?
No, I'm not.
So you got to keep your kind of low key, huh?
No, my friends know.
Yeah?
They know, yeah.
Yeah?
They know, yeah. But, they know, my views. Like, I'm not racist. Like, right?
Well, of course you're not racist.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's all
being
that
a
matters,
conservative doesn't mean you're racist.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
something they label you with, but that doesn't mean you are. Conservative just means you're conservative. I mean, be fiscally conservative. It could be, a lot of different things. But
I went to a really liberal high school too. All the professors are Cal,
So how did you avoid becoming liberal?
You start working in the real world, and then you start to like, dude, all my tax money's gone. Like you get your first paycheck, you're like, oh, I'm gonna make so much money, and
that'll wake you up.
What happened to my paycheck? No, a lot of people keep quiet. Yeah, there was like, even in the workplace, there was a battle between like someone locked like the Fox News channel, and then someone ended up locking the CNN channel, and then HR had to get involved and said, no one's watching news anymore. We're going to keep it in sports. Yeah, we're going to go.
All right, guys.
We're going to go.
God bless.
Yeah, nice seeing you.
We have a lot of military there. I mean, we actually even have a Republican mayor, believe it or not, for a major. I think we're the only major city in California that has a Republican mayor. So we have a lot of Trump supporters in San Diego, actually.
And what do you do there? What do you do?
We work for a large school district, so we work around I work in the IT department, and she's a mail clerk. But we work around a lot of, it's really interesting, because I work with a lot of people that are skilled labor workers, plumbers, things like that.
Yeah.
And, when Trump was first elected, a lot of them were still, they're union members, and they were still, very much in the Democrat kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're changing. I go to work now, and a lot of people, I think more people are going to vote for Trump in California. He won't win the state, but I think you'll see an increase in that. It'll be really interesting.
I'm catching that also because, I try to catch the vibe out here on the street listening to people. That's where, it's a good barometer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And when people see their 401ks going up,
there's a lot of good things happening. And I tell all my friends, if I have any friends that, don't see that, I'm just like, you're just not looking at reality. I mean, and I hate to kind of be like that, but I'm just like, we have a lot of good things
There's two different movies going on.
Yeah.
And the movie that they're watching, okay, what is it that you're not seeing? Like, hey, you're making more money. The economy is great.
I'm making more money. I just got a raise.
Wonderful. I mean, he's the first president to step onto North Korea. Oh, he just stepped there. Like, he's the first one who's actually stepped there.
It's
Come on.
It's a really interesting thing to watch. Just the whole.
Yeah.
indeed.
But with the great thing I think that he's done is he really has exposed a lot of the media and a lot of other politicians for what they really are.
Yeah.
And I think that's huge.
Yeah, because they're exposing themselves, and just look at that stuff what Pelosi did.
They have nothing. I mean, I'm always willing to listen to people's the other side. I'm just like, well, let me hear your argument. And it's never
it's all the
anything.
same
It's always
thing.
like
he's a racist.
Yeah, or it's
He's
always
a
something that
misogynist. Okay,
it's
so give
nothing
me an
about
example.
policy.
Give me actual
Yeah,
proof.
I want to hear an example.
Well, that's what he said. Oh, grab him by the pussy. That's what he just said. He didn't actually do it.
Yeah, and it was taken out of context.
Everything's taken out of
He was, the Mexicans, and we live next to Mexico. Like, okay, well, we
we're
live
like
next to
25 miles
Mexico.
from the border.
Yeah.
And we see it all the time, okay? So we have good reason.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're very kind. And you can do my job with what you just said, because I'm out here trying to talk to people. Obviously, I'm displayed, and trying to get a decent conversation with them is virtually
impossible. If you press for an actual specific example or a real answer, something, it's always something broad, and it's nothing about policy. A lot of people just don't like his personality, which I can kind of understand. I like his personality. I think he's
I do too. But its style to me is sort of irrelevant. I mean, the results is what you're
I
supposed
didn't
to.
vote for him for style. I
Thank
voted
you,
him
yeah.
to do the job.
Thank
He's
you.
a businessman and he knows how to run a business.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
He knows how to make money.
Now, you guys working in the school? It's a public school.
It's public, so we work around
San
a lot of
Diego Unified.
yes.
Yeah.
So we work in that, and some people think it's interesting that we have our view and we work in public education, but you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people, like I said, that are kind of changing their minds.
Well, I hear when I talk to people, there are a lot of educators they say it's sort of like being in the Fight Club. You kind of like stay under the radar a little bit, you know.
He has to remind me that sometimes.
I'm pretty.
Someone just kind of will stir the pot a little bit.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Well, you guys are great. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, which is good for any crime in the world, as you well know.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't call myself a.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The only problem with this is you do have to identify yourself as Hillary, which, you'll probably never get around
I consider
to.
myself a constitutionalist and an independent, but I was told, actually, this is maybe for.
Those are cool.
I'll make this real quick though, but when Obama was first running, I told my boss that I wasn't voting for him, and she told me that there's no such thing as a black conservative.
Yeah, right, okay.
Coming from the old, I'm
I know.
like, she's like, you're not voting for Obama? Like, no, I'm voting for the other guy because I'm not a socialist.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I thought you'd be a Democrat. Like, no, I don't consider myself that either. It's like, well, there's no such thing as a black conservative.
You can't think for yourself. You have to go along
I'm
with
like,
the group.
okay, whatever.
Because of the color of your skin, you got to be with that.
Yeah.
That's why I like Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Because she's speaking with look, man, we got our own independent minds here.
Yeah.
We're our own people. You should be.
Exactly.
And what did Martin Luther King says? When you judge a person not by the color of the skin, by the content of the character.
I'm making this business. So good talking
God
to you,
bless
sir.
you. It was a pleasure talking to you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you very much.
How's that? Sorry you had to suffer through the wind there at the last segment, but wind gusts were up to 30 miles an hour that day, blowing me all over the hell place. So if you had to suffer with it, you imagine what I had to put up with. So anyway, it was some interesting tidbits there. And thanks for coming by. And remember, if you like it, if you care, share. If you can contribute. And can't do anything else, pray for me. Thank you very much. And I'll be praying for you. And God bless you. See you on the streets.